I'm live. Fantastic. Hey everyone, John Lavenia here, live from Phoenix International Airport. Here is some visuals for you in case you've never been here. You can see a little bit over that plane. You can see some of downtown Phoenix right there. And there's the famous Sky Harbor Tower. So I was all set up with my microphone and all ready to go. And then, YouTube was throwing commands at me that I wasn't expecting. So we're doing this on the ambient microphone now, so deal with that. This is going out to everyone in my mastermind group and everyone on the daily success calls. And it's in response to Jayton's request. Jayton threw a challenge at me yesterday. John, if you could tomorrow pre-record for us something about, two things, not one, not three, but two. Not sure where he got that from. The two things that every entrepreneur, like great advice for every entrepreneur. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you two things right now. That, in fact, I think I'm going to move out of the way because we got more people coming and it is showtime. But you see how much I love you guys? I'm going ahead and I'm handling this for you. Nonetheless, lest you be deprived of John Lavenia-isms for a day. So when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about a bunch of things, but the one that stuck with me that I thought could maybe be profound and usable from a mindset and an entrepreneurship standpoint is something I got from a guy who's a consultant, like a real high-end consultant that helps people start businesses, actually in the home business, MLM, network marketing space. He helps people develop companies and put in all the technology and the consultants and everything that they need to start that sort of a business. Which he says, for those of you, I know some of you have been involved in, and I've got experience in that space, but he said this is as close as you can get to starting a church, but without the tax benefits. So there you go. So if you want to have a church alternative, I suppose you could start a multi-level marketing company. But in his company, he's got two policies. One, always do good work. Number two, always get paid. So those two things, always do good work, always get paid. I want you to think about that as it relates to what you're doing with your endeavor. I know we've got a lot of people who are new in business or newer in business or adding businesses, certainly with that entrepreneurial intention, okay? And so what are the things that you could focus on in those two, if you apply those two policies into your own business, into your life? Always do good work. Okay, now I've often said that imperfect and done beats perfect and not done. And if I'm a little bit scattered, it's because it's, just after 6 a.m. here, and I'm running on just a couple hours sleep. So imperfect and done beats perfect and not done. Does that mean do crappy work? No. Make a mess? No. Well, you might have a little bit of a mess at first, right? Better than sitting there and, well, like Solomon said, where there are no oxen, the stable is clean, right? So we want to bring in some oxen. We're going to have some action going here. We're going to have some traffic. But quality, in the Science of Getting Rich and Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill talked about QQS, the quality, quantity, and spirit of the service you provide. So quality, obviously, right? So do good work. Quantity, well, that's where efficiency comes in. That's where you're reaching further, where you're getting more done in less time, while not sacrificing quality, but scaling up, okay? And then the spirit of the service that you provide, that's huge, right? Because how we make our efforts has to do a lot with what we talked about yesterday. For those who were on the daily success call, has to do with the what we're focusing on when we do this, the spirit of the service. So the quality, quantity, and spirit, right? If we just focus on quality for a bit, will that, and also efficiency, quantity, will that not go up if we just have our focused intention on it? Yeah, sure it will, right? And unapologetically. I don't know why anyone would want to turn out crappy work unless they're just cutting corners and they've got perhaps a mindset of not quite looking to fulfill their promises to their customers, right? Or to kind of shortchange, or like the employee mindset of, let me just do enough to not get fired. Yeah, that's not gonna build you. It's not gonna make you, fame and fortune. Okay, so in fact, if you do this, if you always do good work, you'll be known for what? quality, always doing good work. So that's the first thing. The second policy was always get paid. And this one may sound a little weird, especially, when people come into business and they've got the idea, I want to help others. That's great. That's nice. And you could do a lot more with money than you can without, in terms of, helping others. I've heard it said that the best way to help the poor is to not be one of them. Nice, right? That just makes sense. But there's a difference between, having some charitable spirit and just, being a total altruist. Servant's worth is higher. I think that's also a Bible quote, right? So if you're going to do the work and you're going to do quality work, you got to get paid unapologetically. All right. And so I know it's very fashionable these days for people to look at the whole idea of I'm just going to say collectivism, and you can put in whatever words you like with that, but socially, economically, politically, right? Like you're a part of a collective, you're part of the herd. Okay, and certainly there are things we do as society. Okay, but let me offer you this: that there is a law of exchange, which you cannot really violate. I mean, you can't break the law. You can only break yourself against the law. The law of exchange is that those who outflow shall inflow. Shall, not might, shall. Just like the tide, right? The tide goes out, and then what has to happen? The tide has to come in, right? You can see that as like a rhythm or an exchange. It's just law. So again, you can't break that law. You can only break yourself against the law. And so while there are at times, and easy to see, people who want to get without giving, right? That's a violation of law. Okay. There's also times where people are inclined to overcompensate for that. You know what? Let me give. Oh, you know what? No, that's okay. That's okay. No. Just doing a friend a favor. And again, there's times to do a friend a favor. There's times to help your neighbor. Of course there are. So there are no absolutes here. Okay. But having a policy of always getting paid unapologetically. Yeah, you're in business. Not only is that good for you, but what does that also demonstrate for the people you serve? That they too can exchange. There's an argument that the criminal mind, there's a theory that the criminal mind is one who does not know how to exchange. And if you just look, right, let me take. I've got nothing of benefit to give you, but let me take from you, right? So that's a violation of law, actual like man-made laws as well. But it's also a violation of natural law. So if a person has lost their ability to exchange, that's like a factor of the criminal mind. Well, by you demonstrating that, we're going to do great work and we're going to get paid, and to sort of have an unspoken, my goodness, again, it's early, an unspoken suggestion or demonstration that you're showing to others, this is, look, I'm successful in business, we do quality work, and yeah, we get paid. You want to do that too in your business, in your life, right? Hey, maybe do some quality work and maybe stop, resisting the success that must come to you if you do that. Always do quality work. Always get paid. Then you can do all the charity you want, right? Be a philanthropist, and again, the best way to help the poor is to not be one of them. Okay, so those are my two ideas for you at crack of dawn. Again, I'll give you a little look at what it looks like outside. There's that. And I think that's the plane I'm getting on. So as you can see, some of the little mountains in the distance there. Of course, none of this looks right through a dirty window, and what you call it? At distance, right? I mean, I remember taking pictures of the Grand Canyon, and then looking at those pictures and thinking, there's no way to capture this in a picture. I mean, there's just no way. So, all right, you guys, I'm done talking now. I'm gonna have my egg sandwich or whatever my wife and daughter just brought me. I will see you all tomorrow. Make it a great day. Bye for now. And find the command. Where's the command to do the thing with the thing? All right, bye. I think bye. We'll see what happens here. Yeah.